Hello, my divinities. Just want to make sure I was actually recording before I actually blew out the Palo Santo. So today I turned off the fan because I just really prefer cleaning with Palo Santo. I always do with the fan, but you guys don't get to see it, and I want you guys to see it. So before we start, I want to go ahead and mention that today's collective is going to be based off of a very interesting reading that I had recently. In the dream, I saw this, it's like we were in this restaurant, and there was this woman sitting at the table with me, and it was a group of us. That much I do know. It was a group of us. And here's what's weird. I don't like crab. My preference in seafood is not crabs. I don't know why. That's just not my thing. I don't like the flavor. And we were eating marinated crabs, which is like a Asian. As far as I know, Koreans do it. I don't know about other places, but I know for sure it's a Korean dish where they marinate raw crabs, and then they're cut in half, I believe, and then they just kind of squeeze out the meat and eat it with like rice and vegetables and things like that, side dishes. And that's what we were eating, which is strange already because of what I just mentioned. I don't particularly like crabs. But the lady that was chatting us up and whatever, at first I felt comfortable. And then before you know it, I realized that the table next to us knew the lady, and they were trying to sit with us. And it's like, I don't know how I knew this, but it's a dream, right? So you know how you just know things? It just clicked. I was like, oh, that's why she brought us here. She brought us here because she wanted us to meet these people. But I did not feel comfortable with the people she was trying to get us to meet. Something about them just gave off this really, I know this is going to sound dramatic, but it gave off a very nefarious vibe. It gave off the vibe of gangster energy. Like, I wasn't sure what they were. I wasn't sure if they were part of like the drug trafficking rings. I wasn't sure if they were part of like human trafficking rings, but I knew that these were dangerous people and that I should not relax in their presence. And I remember feeling my whole body stiffen up like, oh my God, that's why she wanted us to come here. But at the same time, my dad was sitting next to me in the dream. And I remember thinking, I don't think they're going to try anything here because they wouldn't do so in front of my dad. So it's like I was not comfortable, but I was still not like maximum stressed because I somehow knew that they weren't going to do anything in front of my dad. I don't know. Now that growing up, my dad was definitely one of my safe people. So I wanted to do a reading on it because it was such a clash of energies. It was like feeling safe and simultaneously knowing that there was danger around. Let me put it that way. So let's get into that. What the hell is that about? Oh, okay. 5 of Pentacles came up reversed. The Hierophant. Okay. The Page of Swords. The Empress. The Two of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. I'm already getting information. The Chariot. The King of Pentacles. the Devil. And the Seven of Pentacles. With the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords has the Four of Swords beneath it, the Hermit, the Five of Cups, the Hanged Man, Five of Swords. So clearly it's a collective, right? So it's going to resonate differently for different people. One of the first things I'm going to say that I feel is that this is going to be, something's about to shift really dramatically. And I say shift dramatically because once upon a time, you were the Five of Pentacles upright, which means that you were in this place of, you see how it's a bride and it's like she's yearning for a partner. So for some of you, either you were really looking forward to being in a romantic partnership and it just wasn't coming true, or this could also indicate struggling financially. For some of you, you were like in a really difficult place financially, and it's upside down. It's about to change. Now, sometimes when it's reversed, it can mean that it's going to get worse, but because of the surrounding cards, I'm going to say no. It's about to change. It's about to get better. If you have been working on yourself, you've been doing the healing, you've been doing the affirmations, you've been, going within and really asking yourself, where did that energy come from? With the Hierophant and the Empress coming, this is a relationship that's about to manifest for you, or it's a partnership of some sort. Could even be a job offer. Whatever it is, I'm going to tell you with the Knight of Swords, it's coming in fast. It's coming in fast, and look at this Four of Swords. You're about to be very relaxed. Whatever was stressing you, I feel like this is why it's coming in, because you finally let go of the stress. You're like, I'm not going to worry. I already know I'm taken care of. I already know things are going to be fine. But not everybody's going to be happy for you. With the Page of Swords, someone is watching you. And the fact that I felt this danger tells me that the person watching you is not, let's say, of the highest vibration. They're not of the highest vibration, okay? Now, there is because we go off of the energy of the card, but we're also going to go off of the imagery, okay? That's how I do tarot. I can't just focus on the original meaning, because sometimes the artwork changes the original meaning. And you see how the Two of Swords, it's not just about, in traditional tarot, it can indicate refusing to see something. But here, they both have their full faculties. Like, they're not blindfolded, but they have their back to each other. So it's like you are going to face a decision. But this decision involves, if you want something, you're going to have to leave something else behind. You're going to have to turn your back to something else. And this very well could be work. Because the Seven of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles is the 8. And then with the Knight, it's the 9. So if you're working for a company that never made you feel like you really, got what you put into it, you might be receiving a new offer around now. Whatever this offer is, it's long term. We have Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Now, there is a whole other possibility. Because right next to the King, we also have the Devil. And I think it's interesting that the Devil is here, because the Devil, especially with this image, is a dominatrix. It could be that the position you're about to receive, if this is a job or if this is a relationship, There's something attached to it that you're going to have to be very cautious with. So let's say there's a relationship, right? Let's give different scenarios. Let's say there's a relationship. This person's family, like their mother, their siblings, could be very toxic. They are not. They are showing up in a very healthy energy, but surrounding them are people who are not very, and here's the thing, because they're showing up in such a great energy, I feel like whoever these people are that's around them, it's not like they want to be around these people, they just can't help it. So for example, let's say you get an offer for a company. Your direct manager might be a wonderful person, but maybe their manager or their district superintendent, whatever, higher position, is somebody who's very controlling, or somebody who's very, they're kind of like profits over people type of person. I do think that this is a good opportunity for you. I just think that you're going to have to tread very lightly. Whatever this is good, because I'm telling you, it was like this mix of like, I knew I was safe, but I also knew it was like the type of thing where I knew, don't leave your drink unattended. Be completely aware of everything that's happening around you. So kind of like I was relaxed, but also vigilant. And that's what I'm getting here. It is reflecting here in the sense that your fortunes are about to change, but you are going into an environment where you're going to have to stay vigilant. So, let's get some clarity. So you know me, I need some clarity. Let's start clarifying the Knight of Swords first. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Judgment. Clarify the Knight of Swords. King of Cups. And the Lovers. I told you. This is overall energy, Ace of Swords. I told you this is some sort of coming together. You're coming together with a person or a company. With the Judgment card here, this King of Pentacles that showed up in the main spread, I believe is also this King of Cups. So if this is a company, there's going to be a lot of things. You see how there's like all these women coming out of tombs, and then at the top there's this little wise little owl. I feel like there's a lot of things that are going to be like unearthed within you, which is why this position is important for you. It's important because you're meant to learn things. You're meant to tap into things that this position will do for you. So let's say it's a job and you're about to get like some supervisory position. It could be that you're needing to learn leadership skills, and this position is going to help you step into that knowledge that you're lacking. Whoever your superior is going to be, this King of Pentacles, King of Cups, they are very kind, very compassionate person. They are bringing something to you that you need, and you're bringing something to them that they need. Look, underneath the Ace of Swords, we've got the Two of Pentacles and then the Two of Wands. This is a very much... now, there is the possibility that this person has that duality. They may be the person that has the duality of feeling fatherly, protective, and yet you'll feel this edge of like, and yet I feel like I need to stay alert and vigilant around this person. So it could be that. I don't know. I don't think so, but there's that possibility. But I do see I do see a union. Again, I don't want to jump the gun and tell you exactly what type of union it's going to be, because it's a collective and it's going to apply differently to all of you. Clarify Five of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Clarify Five of Pentacles reversed. The Hierophant again. And the Ten of Cups. With the Page of Pentacles is the overall energy. Three of Wands and the Emperor. For some of you, look, y'all are showing up as a match. Queen of Pentacles. Different decks. Different decks, but King and Queen of Pentacles still. So, this, again, does not have to be romantic. But the Hierophant shows up in two different forms. The feminine is the Hierophant and the masculine is the Hierophant. So you are each other's teacher in some way. And then we got the Ten of Cups. There's, I'm telling you, there's a sense of deep emotional fulfillment. So whatever it is, this person is going to help you accomplish something you've always wanted to do. For some of you, maybe you've always wanted a family, and this is going to be the person that you can fulfill that desire with. For others of you, you've always had this specific goal or dream that this person is going to help you accomplish, and you're going to help them accomplish some dream that they've had. So it's not just one way. But with the Page of Pentacles, I do feel like you're both going to be in Hierophant energy, and you're both going to be in Page energy. You're both the teacher and the student to each other, which is a pretty good balance, regardless of whether it's romantic or not. Clarify the Hierophant. King of Pentacles again. Okay. Okay, Seven of Cups. Clarify Hierophant. And the Knight of Wands. Overall energy, Eight of Swords. With the Three of Swords and the Moon. All right, I'm going to say whether this is romantic or not. It is very important that you go slow. With the Knight of Wands, I'm feeling like this person is really excited to work with you. So that's not a bad thing, clearly. But the Knight of Wands also feels very impulsive. And the Three of Swords, which actually I had already seen the Three of Swords because the Page and the Two of Swords is the Three. But the Four of Swords is also here with the Knight. There's a couple of different possibilities. On one hand, this could be somebody who's approaching you, whether in a romantic capacity or not. They're approaching you because they believe that you two can have a good partnership, and they're not wrong. But there are some things that need to be worked out. Okay? So you want to be cautious. You want to be really grounded, completely in tune with reality before you move forward. But you also don't want to be in this place of insecurity. So that's also where the balance is coming from. You want to make sure you're in your feminine, but you're also in your masculine. So you can be in the Empress energy where you're very soft and you're very receptive and you're very loving. But the Emperor energy is like you want to make sure you keep your boundaries. You want to make sure that you are assertive and you know what you want and you know how to express what you want. Because I do think if it is romantic, this person may come in like, listen, we are such a great match. You're everything I've been dreaming of. Let's just go. Let's go right now. Slow down. Slow down. Because there is still some Three of Swords moon energy. Although this may be a good match in whatever it may be, whether it's business, whether it's romantic, whether it's a friendship, although it is a good match, you don't want to rush in. Because there's okay. I'm gonna give an example. You know me and my K-dramas. I love me some K-dramas. I was watching a Korean drama called Forecasting Love and Weather. And these two people are a great match in a lot of ways. But in the series, they got together almost immediately after they had broken up with other people. And although they were a good match, they still had wounds from the other relationships that they were bringing with them. They both got cheated on. And so they were very sensitive. Not that they were insecure, because they both knew, like, I'm not the one you should be cheating on. But they couldn't help it. They would immediately get very sensitive whenever they saw their partner talking to their ex or to someone of the opposite sex. They'd be like, what was that? And that's what I'm feeling here, because not only do we have the Eight of Swords, Three of Swords, the Moon, we have the Ten of Wands, which is a burden. So I feel like the more gentle the start is, the more that these things can be worked out amicably, peacefully. I think that this is a good person that's coming towards you. If the issue is with them, and that would be why the devil's right next to them on the main spread, they could be, without meaning to, they could be guilty of love bombing. And it's not intentional, because it's not like they're hiding anything, but they may be the type to rush, because it's like they want to start a family now. They want to get started now. They don't want to, their idea of securing a relationship is like, let's get married right now, or they're rushing. There's some element of rushing that's why you're showing up as a Hierophant now. You need to be in the energy of like, let's slow down. Let's think things through. Let's get to know each other. Let's make sure that we both know what we want. And it's not coming from a place of insecurity. It's coming from a place of remembering to keep your boundaries in place, remembering to not lose yourself. Because if you are somebody who is fully balanced, you've got your hobbies, you've got your friends, you've got your goals, you would not rush into a relationship. You have too much to lose to do that. You'd want to slow down and be like, hold on, let's get to know each other. Because if you're somebody who rushes into a relationship because you need somebody to take care of you, because you need somebody to calm down the feeling of loneliness, or to calm down whatever it is that you need, that's not love. That's codependency. And this person might be in that place. It's not that they need you to take care of them. I don't see that, because King of Pentacles twice. I don't think this person needs your help financially. But they may be codependent in other ways. Like maybe they've been cheated on, and maybe they need to know that they can secure you very quickly. But if you allow that, it's going to lead to a lot of control, power struggles, and you want to go slowly because you want to keep your boundaries in place. You want to keep your sense of identity separate from the connection. Like knowing that you can care about someone, and you can come together with someone without losing yourself, because there's the potential for that. I'm going to stop part one here. If you are part of the second tier on Patreon, then I'll see you on the other side. If you're not, I hope you subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.